It's now been more than 4 months since the horrific school shooting at Central VPA High School in South City. The school has since reopened, and today students from Central VPA made the trip to Jefferson City to make their plea to lawmakers, urging them to consider gun reform legislation. That shooting left teacher Jean Kuchka and student Alexandria Bell dead after a former student broke into the school with an AR-15 rifle. Our Caroline Hecker spoke with students who came to the state capitol today to share their stories of terror and trauma.
More than 50 students made the trip here to Jefferson City with letters in hand. Letters they hope legislators from across the state will take the time to read and consider the lasting impacts a school shooting can have on a student. Early this morning, dozens of Central VPA students boarded buses, not to school, but to Jefferson City. They brought with them artwork they've created in the 4 months since the deadly shooting, expressing their sadness, frustration, and hope for change.
There's a sense of surprise whenever it first happens, but then you're given the time to think about it and to think about how preventable it truly is. I don't know how anyone couldn't feel frustrated, frankly.
I feel like they don't really see us or hear us. It's in social media every day. After a mass shooting, it just goes on social media. They give condolences and then nothing really happens. It's like a really toxic cycle.
The group of students were introduced on the House floor by Democrat Representative Peter Meredith, whose district includes South St. Louis. He plans to deliver handwritten letters penned by the students to House leadership in hopes of starting a conversation about gun reform.
Once you look into the eyes of a kid and hear the kind of thing that they experienced, that's going to change some minds and give them some courage to speak truth instead of falling in line.
Meredith introduced 3 bills in the immediate aftermath of the shooting, aimed largely at temporarily removing weapons from someone a court deems unstable or a danger to others. All 3 bills yet to be assigned to committee in the Republican-controlled legislature. The trauma of being inside the school during the shooting is something these students continue to work through.
And I heard gunshots and I was really scared. I thought I wasn't gonna make it out. I was scared for my life.
On the trip down from St. Louis, the students say they came up with a slogan to convey their message on the bus. Imagine if it was your kid. It's something they hope resonates with lawmakers during this session. In Jefferson City, Caroline Hecker, News 4.